kept me motivated? What kept me motivated was the fact that I was seeing results.
I know they think we make it far. We done bought 100 cars, we done fought 100 brides. Went against the odds. Whole life tripping hard, not living life. The whole world will have voice.
So welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shanari, and I am back with another video. If you're new, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. Okay, and we are here to discuss some of your guys' questions. I had you guys send me some questions of about what you guys wanted to know about my journey. Make sure you guys subscribe. Pause this video because I'm gonna give y'all a little time. Subscribe to this channel, okay, if you haven't already. Like and comment. So without further ado, we're going to get into answering some of these questions. The first question is, did you have any cheat days? And the answer is yes. I'm not gonna lie though, the first 2 weeks I didn't cheat at all. I'll definitely say about cheat days and cheat meals. Cheat days, I'm not gonna lie, they kind of set you back sometimes, because it kind of just depends on how often you're having them. But once you I kind of made myself work for my cheat days. So if I know I'm doing well, I'm staying consistent, I'll have a cheat meal or a snack or something like that, or a dessert or whatever the case may be. But I kind of try to limit my cheat days to maybe not even cheat days, I probably do cheat meals versus days, because I could eat what I'm supposed to eat for breakfast, go out to lunch or something, and still have a valid dinner, if that makes sense. And that's not gonna set me as far back as having an entire cheat day, if that makes sense. So one thing though, vacations, I'm eating what I want to eat. You feel me? But I haven't even been on vacation since I started my diet. My journey for real. So yeah. Next question: what kinds of foods do you eat? So I know how my personal body reacts to carbs, so I try to stay away from carbs, or I try to limit the carbs that I do have. So instead of rice, I'll probably substitute it for quinoa or cauliflower rice. I'm not gonna lie, they taste good too, so it wasn't a problem for me, honestly. If you know how to, make them taste good. That's all you gotta do. You gotta really cook your meals how you want them to taste, literally. But at the same time, be mindful of what seasonings you use when you are cooking. What also helped me was I meal prep. So the grocery list that they gave us on the, I don't know what's that called, on the workout plan, the grocery list they gave us, I use that as a guide. So if I wasn't making the exact meals I was supposed to make, I probably made something else but using those same groceries, if that makes sense. And I kind of mixed and matched different meals, because it is a week's worth of meals, but it's you can kind of make what you want to make with what. But I kind of was cognizant of what I was using, because after a while you kind of get used to the foods that you're having. So after a while you start to understand how your body reacts to certain stuff, then that way you can mix and match and things like that. How often do you work out? It really just depends on what kind of week I'm going to have, as well as what my goals are for that week. So let's say some weeks, if I want to look extra good or something, I'm having an eventful weekend, I'll try to do 5 days, 4 to 5 days, just to make sure I'm really, where I want to be at. But if I'm just having a regular week and, I'm kind of busy or whatever, lowest 3. I try my best to do 3 for the most part. So anything between 3 to 5 days a week, honestly, is how often I work out. What was your favorite workout to do? I want to say,
a few moments later.
I don't really have a favorite workout personally. I personally don't, but I do know I started to see the results from doing certain workouts, if that makes sense. So let's say leg day. Child, everybody loves leg day, right? Let's say leg day, I know what specific workouts are gonna make my legs look how I want them to look, if that makes sense. Like, it's kind of like magic in the mirror, because the difference that you see between like working out and not working out in your body is, you know, you can tell. So on days I want to look extra thick and good and all that stuff, I do leg day before the weekend, because it's just, I just know how my body reacts to certain exercises and things like that. I love a good leg workout, for real. Did you create meal plans for yourself, and what kept you motivated? I did start to create meal plans for myself, let's say like on the 3rd month, for real. Like I said, I was using the groceries to as a guide, but at the same time I started creating like my own stuff, like salmon. I started adding salmon, like things I actually like that's healthy though. I started adding those into my meals. Also, I started getting busy, so it's like a lot of my stuff was repetitive, but like for the most part they did what they needed to do. They, you know, kept me full. They also were rich in, let's say, iron. I had my greens. I was making sure I was eating salad and having my proteins and things like that. So I definitely just made sure my meals had what I needed in them. And also, what kept me motivated? What kept me let me think. That's a good question. Because literally after the first 30 days, I want to say, my discipline started carrying me on the days I didn't feel like it. Like, it's days I woke up not motivated at all, because I was really the main one motivating myself. Because it's like, if you don't want it more for, like, you can't, somebody else can't want it more for you than you want it for yourself, if that makes sense. So it's like days I would wake up like not motivated at all, or didn't feel like working out. I would think of where I wanted to be at, one, as well as I would think of like, okay, all you have to do is like, you could just do an easy workout. Like, this is my discipline talking right here.
You could just do a real simple, easy workout. I'll probably do some core and go about my day. Like,
workout would be 15-20 minutes. Real sweet. I can squeeze like if I know I have 20 minutes, G, I'm gonna do it. Like, if I have at least 20 minutes that I know I can spare, then I'm just gonna force myself to do it, honestly. Unless I'm just really not feeling it. Like, if I'm really not feeling well at all, I'm not gonna push myself to do it. I'm gonna wait till I'm feeling better. I'm gonna wait till I'm feeling, you know, how I need to be feeling in order to work out. So definitely be kind to yourself, but also kind of create a schedule to where even on days you're not motivated, it just gotta get done. Like, that's just the mentality. I made it a priority. Once you make it a priority, like, just like you wake up, brush your teeth, drink your tea, and go work out. What kept you disciplined to work out at home? So I was comfortable at home. It was a lot more convenient than, I used to take forever to leave the house to go to the gym. Then I get to the gym, I'm in the locker room, changing, doing what I'm doing. By the time I come out, I could have been having my workout over. Now I'm there, I don't even feel like working out no more. But then I start working out, then I get distracted and some more stuff. Or I'm sitting, I don't know. It was just a lot better for me to just do it at home. It was a lot more like I was just wearing what I wanted to wear, didn't care about how I was looking, get the workout done, and go about my day. That's all it was about. What types of meal plans did you use? Basically low carb meal plans, where it was like I understood what I needed to eat, as well as I substituted certain things. Like, actually the Hourglass plan, I didn't really even need to substitute, because it's like there's healthy carbs that you can have, but white carbs like bread and things like that, I stayed away from bread, tortillas, what else, pancakes, waffles, all of that. I stayed away from all of that. And I'm a big breakfast person, so I was kind of sick. But sometimes, like every here and there, I'll have it if I want to. How did you stay consistent? I kind of just gave myself like, okay, there's 7 days out of the week. You can designate 3 to 4 days out the week, every single week, to working out, because what else are you doing? Literally, what else are you doing? You have no excuse. You might as well. That's how I thought of it, like you might as well. And then also when you have friends around you who also work out, you guys can also help each other stay accountable within your goals and things like that. I have friends I check in with, like, you go to the gym today? Yeah, okay, you went to the gym, now I gotta go work out. Like, that's how I was thinking about it. Like, now I gotta go work out just cause, like, we in this journey together. Did you get discouraged? I definitely did get discouraged, like, when I knew I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. Like, that was really the only time, because I knew what I was doing was working. But it's like, okay, if you know it's working, why are you not doing what you need to do? Do you really want what you say you want? That's when it kind of comes into keeping yourself accountable and holding yourself accountable. Like, okay, this is why you know why you're not seeing the results. All you gotta do is just do what you gotta do. You'll get there. So, what did you eat? I used to make myself like quinoa with some salmon and put some stew on top. Call it one, have some, or I'll do cauliflower rice with some stew on top, some drumsticks or something like that. Or my go-to breakfast is oatmeal and spinach, because it's just real quick. 9 times out of 10 I'm rushing to eat so I can leave the house, really though. So it's just, you know, I got the nutrients I needed, got up out of there. Because I'm not gonna lie, my family, I was eating clean. They eat how they eat. So that was also a tough part, because all of this temptation is around me because everybody else not on the same journey I'm on. So it's like I had to really make sure I had my own groceries, make sure I was doing my meal plans, and making sure I was really focused on what needed to be eaten, understanding when I need to eat, and yeah. So with that being said, how were you able to focus on your waist? That was a good question. Ladies, let's talk about the way we be using these waist trainers, huh? I use a waist trainer, but I use it only when I'm working out. That's the only time I wear it, is when I'm working out. As well as I eat healthy while I'm with it, as well as I drink my water. You're supposed to be doing all 3 of these things, okay? Working out, drinking your water, and eating well when you have a waist trainer. We're not just wearing a waist trainer around the crib thinking we doing something, because it's not doing nothing. I'm telling you, you got to actually have a consistent routine when it comes to using them. So yeah, that was my very last question. If you guys have any more questions, definitely drop them in the comment section and I'll get back to them, or I'll make a part 2 to this video. Whichever one y'all want. We can do it like that. Yeah. So if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And thank you guys for watching.
I think we make it far. Whole lot of hate to die. Hit the prison throwing rocks, trying to be my guy.